inner tempest, likes, dislikes, fierce likes, dislikes, Rama and Krishna. They are the lion, also lion. So it is the fierce lion. Ravaraditasya is, so this constant, I have to nourish, I have to constantly feed this frightening lion. What is this frightening lion? In the form of my own passions. If I don't feed them, I am miserable. So my own Raga Dvesha is that terrifying lion for which I have to constantly feed, I have to constantly nourish. It's always with his mouth. So that is my plight. And then Artasya Vatsala Nidha. Nidhadini Piditasya. I am Pidita, I am troubled by Vatsala. Vatsala is, today's word, it is the spirit of competition. So jealousy, you may say, I am not a jealous person. But to survive in a world full of competition, especially for a person who is just stepping into it, for you, it is very painful. It's frightening. So he says, I am troubled, I am pained. Where do I stand? There is so much from all sides waiting to swallow me. So Artasya. So this person who is troubled, read it. Artha is again a person who is seeking help, who is troubled by Vatsala, by this competition. Nidaga, I am scorched. Nidaga, I am completely scorched by this competition. And I am troubled, read it. For such a person, for me, you please give me the protection of your hands. You can help me. And therefore, instead of me worrying about competition, you see how he has put the to get what I have to get. So I am scorched by that. I am scorched. He saved. Not over, then continue. Samsara Pupa, I know well, I mean it well. Continue. Samsara Pupa Mati Goram Akanuram Samprapya Dukha Shata Sarva Samakulasya Dinasya Deva Kripana Vadamagatasya Lakshmi Nrsimha Mama Devi Karavalamam Samsara Pupamati Ghoram Agadamulam Samprapya Dukha Shata Sarva Samakulasya Dinasya Deva Kripana Vadamagatasya Lakshmi Nrsimha Devi Karavalamam. Now we compare samsara. The samsara is this drudgery of everyday life. It is like a deep well which I have no choice. I have to live. So samsara kupam ati ghoram. It is dangerous and it is deep. Why? Dangerous? Because we don't know what's going to happen. I don't see, like in a well, it's dark. In a well you don't see because of the darkness. Similarly, this samsara is dark. I do not know how events will turn. So samsara rupam ati ghoram. Anantam agadamulam. So I am right at the bottom, at the extreme bottom of this well. So I am placed there, I don't see. And I have to just survive. I have to live my living life, facing whatever comes. Not only that, in that well, it is as though there is Shata Sarpa. There are hundreds of, there are snakes in the form of my dukkhas. Samprapya dukkha. So these dukkhas that come every day, some small dukkha, some small worry, some small anxiety, some pain, that is equal to 1,000 snakes biting me all the time. They are assembled and they are constantly. In other words, there is always some misery or the other. And I have to face it. Right? So this is like that. And therefore, Dinasya. So me who is Dina. Dina is poor fellow. I'm a poor fellow. I don't have any say over things in my life. And Dina, He Deva, Kripana Padamagatasya. You please, I'm invoking your. So Kripana is Kripana is no, Kripana also. Lonely, a person who is really in deep trouble. Kripana. Another meaning is mind. Kripana is really lonely and has no hope. So hopelessly in trouble, that kind of. So I am in that kind of apada. I mean those kinds of apada is distress. Those kinds of distress have struck me. Therefore, Lakshmi Nrsimha, you please hold me in your hands. You please support me. Give me that protection of your hands. Then, continue. So, this kind of words, when you are in deep trouble, these words are catharsis when you say it. In the book. If you don't have an outlet for the pain, then it will cause other serious issues psychologically and physically. So everybody goes through patches of very deep trouble. At those times when you say, or even at all times, when you let out your pain in the form of these words, it acts as a catharsis. What is catharsis? Healing. It heals you. That's why he's put it in these words. Then continue. Samsara sagara vishara karagara nakraha grasanani graha vigrahasya Ragrasya Rajasanori Viridasya Lakshmi Nrisimha Mamali Karavalamam Samsara Sagara Vishal Karanagara Nakra Graha Grasanani Graha Vigrahasya Yagrasya Sagarasanomi Viridasya Lakshmi Nrisimha Mamali Karavalamam Samsara Sagara Vishala, this huge samsara. Karana Kala. So with its endless time, time is unending and it is got these layers, you know. I don't know what is hidden in these layers, and it's huge. So time, endless time. So endless time, why? When you are in pain, time seems unending. That's what he said. The endless ocean of samsara. And in that samsara, there is a nakra. Nakra is a crocodile. Nakra graha. So this nakra is holding on to me. This crocodile, grasana, it is swallowing me. And nigraha vigrahasya. So this nakra, this crocodile, is holding me, swallowing me, and it is nigraha is confining me. It is imprisoning me. What that crocodile is, we will see. So this vigraha is this form, this stretched out form of the crocodile is holding me, swallowing me. I am afflicted. A person who is afflicted, and who is that crocodile? Raga rasana. So raga rasanor mini piritasya. So my own raga is what I have built up over my lifetime. Raga dvesha. That raga is rasana urmini piritasya. This raga is constantly crying out to me. For what? My own raga, what will it cry out for? Satisfaction. Which, you know what he's saying? Most of my problems are self-defeating. He's saying it. My problems are not, I say all this world and all that, but most of my problems are my own raga. Is that crocodile which is holding me? So in other words, you help me with my own raga. So if you really think about it, we are seeking knowledge through this verse. If that crocodile has to go, the only way to handle the crocodile is knowledge, jnana, which will handle raga dvesha. So, raga rasanomini piritasya. These ragas are screaming, crying, yelling for satisfaction, and I am the one who is suffering, pirita. So he's managed to separate himself from his raga and look at his own raga dvesha as a crocodile, eating him up. So you recognize this whenever there's a problem. Whenever there's a problem, you look at the problem and find out, ask yourself, how is this problem, in what way, you have to pinpoint. In what way is it inflicting me? If you answer that question, you will come to the source of some raga dvesha. find some source of, you will find your own pressure there. The problem rather pressure troubling it, not the problem itself. So for example, things must be done in this way only. It's a pressure. It may not be done in your way. So when it's not done in your way, it causes pain, isn't it? But can I handle my pressure? It has to be done in this way, or can I give a leeway? It's all right. It's not done in this way, it's done in another way. That's the pressure. That's what he's talking about. Please give me knowledge. Give me the knowledge of your, give me the support of your hands now, which is in the form of knowledge. Then, continue. Samsara vrikshamagabhijamanantakarma Shakashatam karanapatramananga pushpam Aruya dukkha falitam patatodayano Lakshmi Nasimha Mamadevi Karamalambam Samsara vrikshamagabhijamanantakarma Shakashatam karanapatramananga pushpam Arunya dukkha falitam patatodayano Lakshmi Nrasimha Mamadevi Karamalambam. Again, samsara vriksha. This time samsara is a tree, which is Agha Bijam Ananta Karma. So, the root of this tree is endless karma.
So, we look at it. How do we look at it?
That must be the middle. The one who doesn't have that black is the middle. The one with the black is the middle. So the females are all with the black. The others are females. Where did you look at that? So many, not in a city.
First time.
So, samsara vriksha. Samsara is this tree which has got the seed. The seed is my endless karma. And shaka shatam, hundreds of branches. Hundreds of branches of karana. So the form, the stretching out, the instruments are these endless branches. Patram Ananga Pushpam. So it has leaves, patram, and Ananga Pushpam. The fruit of this tree or the flower of this tree is Ananga. Ananga is another name for Kamadeva. Kamadeva is also called Ananga because he doesn't have, he's bodiless. Why is he bodiless? That story where Shiva burnt Kamadeva. So Kamadeva tried to get Lord Shiva out of meditation by shooting an arrow so that he looks, when he wakes up from meditation, the arrow of love, when he sees Parvati, he should fall in love with Parvati, and then Parvati and Shiva should meet. So Shakti Shiva meets, and then there will be the birth of Kartikeya and the others who will Jagat. When Lord Shiva saw Kamadeva, when he woke up, when he came out of the meditation, the third eye burnt Kamadeva. Then Kamadeva's wife came and said, this is not right, because he has been sent by the other devas. He says, no, that doesn't matter. This is the one Devata, Kamadeva, who will be Ananga. Ananga is without a form. He will be without a body. But his presence will be felt always. So love, the God of love, will feel the presence of him. So the flowers of this tree is born out of love. The samsara tree, the flowers is born out of this result of love. And then Arvihya dukkha paritam patatodaya. So the fruit of this tree, which constantly is falling, and I am the fruit of that tree. So that fruit of that tree is also dukkha, due to which I am fallen. So, hey Dayalu, O compassionate one, please give me protection. Lakshmi Nrsimha, please give me protection. This is the tree of which I am the fruit and I am fallen in dukkha. So protect. Then, so you see the same samsara, one is sagara, one is vriksha, one is well, upa. Now the samsara becomes a snake. Next verse. Agha is sin, karma. Karma which gives negative karma. Something else. We can do that something else later. Everything. That's what I'm saying. There are different but we'll do that. Then samsara chanted. Samsara sarvadana bhayo pratibra Samsara, which is now a snake, and a snake who has Bhaya, Ugra, Tibra, Damshtrakalala. It has frightening, fierce, canines. Frightening, fierce canines, which is full of poison, Visha. And I am burnt. I am burnt. Tadha is I am burnt. I am burnt by that poison. Vinashta murte. So this me who is burnt by the poison of samsara in the form of this karana, of this snake. And therefore, he Nagari Vahana. Nagari Vahana is Garuda Vahana. Sudhavdi Nivasa. The one who is Sudha Abdi, the one who is lying on this ocean. It's nectar, the ocean of nectar. Nivasa is milky ocean of nectar. And who is Shaure, the powerful one, to be saved from the snake, from which I am getting burnt. So Visha, poison is burning. And then, continue. Samsara lavadana durabhi karoru samsara, the fire of samsara. Samsara fire is, I am burnt. I am completely burnt. Ardura Bhikaron. So this fierce fire, Bhikara is very fierce fire. I am burnt by it. Jwalavali, by these flames. Jwalavali Gihi Ati Dagdha Tanuhasya. Ati Dagdha, I am completely burnt. This tanu, this body, is completely burnt by this fire. And therefore, what Padapatma Sarasi Sharanagati, I take refuge. I take refuge in your lotus feet. Sarasi, which are the ocean. Ocean is water, pool. So I take refuge in your cool lotus feet. I have come to take refuge in your lotus feet. Therefore, save me from this samsara fire, of which I am completely burnt. So this is where life pushes you in a corner. You have no other way, you are so troubled.